Apoyo, Beping. Somebody should translate.
Your Excellency, I am here.
The honorable ministers,
Our Minister Metyekan,
His Highness the Wonyachi,
our Papa Wondeo Wonyachi Melao,
the religious leaders,
Otela Medini Metyekan,
all the other leaders,
Keredo Otela Kena Pola Popata Metyekan Rumo Popat,
and the delegates to this meeting.
Kere unu tela ducha de yai to pinga Popata me aluo ui gora pireteke.
First of all, I want to congratulate my son, Engineer Odong,
Me achela mitukong po ya tek tutwal water engineer Odong
for being elected as a Wonyachi.
Piendo ngiberi kom machalo Wonyachi Melao.
I am sorry about the quarrel in my family.
Ana tienge yuninu nguru morotie lo kopetia beri pachu borra.
Because Mzee Yosamo Odur is my elder brother.
Piena pa pondeo Mzee Yosamudur beromina ditere.
And Engineer Odong is my son.
Eka wondeo engineer Odong berowoda.
So I think you need to congratulate me for surviving the...
Wando mironio poe piendo ngibebe kwena dao be yete dong be kom mera chalo won kom. Kere won nyaji melao.
Surviving the fight in my family.
Eno be akardo be dilwenyo be bedatie nu melweny meyot. Eto mironio poe pienendo e chane obedi kom machalo won nyaji melao.
I have worked with Mzee Yosamo Odur for a long time.
Ana tiu kede one day chon Yosamudur pikare alach.
And his contribution was very useful.
Kede jama me na utiu jama me pir gitek.
Now, Engineer Odong, I was with his father, Joseph Okune, was with me at Ntare. We were schoolmates.
Won nyacha nye engineer Odong kune ana kwano kede iskula longoni Ntare. Papere papa engineer Odong mo luoni okune ana kwano kede iskula ma longoni Ntare.
And when I came from the bush, he's one of the people I appointed as the minister of planning.
Ikarame ana luenya redo nyi bung entabero dana chela me ana chimo achalo minister ame teacher logo ye polan.
So I will give all the support to Mzee Yosamo Odur.
Ana mi yo chwag dushu bodwon nyashi achon Yosamo Odur.
And I'm happy the issue of the cultural institution is now settled legally.
Ye adong yo me alobere kere chik me Uganda kopa maho rujuruja yatie te kwara lao don tum.
I'm also happy for the families who are invited here.
Ye adang yom tutwal pi pachi ame nenu komunio luongi pukanye.
I don't have time to see them now, but my office should organize for them to come to Kampala and I see them properly.
Peati kere kare mene nogi chawani ento office na miro yubkare mewek pachi anen na bishele binena Kampala.
These are the families of Mzee Abdallah Nyuru.
Mano bedo pachu ameti ye pacha Mzee Abdallah Nyuru.
Mzee Wacha Olwol Joel.
Pachu aliele Wacha Olwol.
So these two were my employers.
Yen John Arioni ena meobino mi agini teach.
I was recruited into foreign affairs and then into president's office
Anu binu mia
Mzee Abdallah Nyuru in 1970.
Imo apira biru nono abina nuo teach me teach Ministry of Law copy loba oho kedi office of President ngata me mia teach asha obero lieli Mzee Abdallah Nyuru.
And in the office of the President, I was working under Mzee Wacho Ward. He was permanent secretary for establishment and administration.
I office of President mekare nasha anu beda teach atiri ametia teach itetela alieli washa ulwol enu beda rano pa mere.
Then Mama Mary Ogwar was my neighbor in Dar es Salaam.
Lieli Mary Ogwal medogolo unu bedo dana me beda chigi keda karame wanoti Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
So these are families which have got personal connection with me.
Mano bedo pachi ameti launkan entu tikere wata chigi tutwal kedan.
And my staff, the one who is heading them, should get in touch with them and organize for them to come to Entebbe and we talk properly.
Aduong do golo ruko jabot dano mera metia loyo wi tichere ni neni pacha neno kwano nyingi amepirgi teki kwa
because these wars, the compensation we are talking about is for properties destroyed during the wars of Uganda. These wars were caused by bad politics. Which we keep telling you about. Even before Uganda got independence, the politics had got poisoned by wrong politics. In the 1940s and early 50s, some Ugandans were trying to organize a national political party called Uganda National Congress.
Mutia donyuke de pari amenye Uganda National Congress.
It was going to be a national party.
Amenu bedo pari amiro bedpi nywale me Uganda dushu.
It was being led by Museveni.
Yana menu telo oloni aike Museveni.
But the leaders were here were very active in that party. Museveni, like Abdallah Nyuru, very active in that party.
Yo kere laukan na chalo lieli engor liel Abdallah Nyuru ge gogino tie jo ame akwe pera kete tutwal de parinasha. Lieli Dr. Borde dong eno biru bini chen kedong donye ye mo hapira bichwia aboro.
But the poison started in 1954.
Ento poison nadongo biru bedi wibieme Uganda ochahere mo hapira bichwia ngwen.
While Musazi and Kosofati Ngur, Abdallah Nyuru, Dr. Kununka and others were talking about Uganda, then the Catholic elite started DP in 1954 as a Catholic party.
Akarido bedi karenasha jo ameno kwano nyingino ununeno gitie meneno Uganda achalo lobachel dini me katolika techako party amalungu ni DP, New Democratic Party.
Then 1960, so that undermined UNC.
To mano te duoko gupu nyote miyo pata maluongo ni UNC doha agoro goro oko.
And 1960, the other people, the Protestants and some Muslims, started the UPC as a party for Protestants.
Eka imwahapira bishel nono, jo me ogeri kede ochila mogo techako parime UPC.
And then the Baganda started Kawaka Yeka.
Eka onywale me Uganda me yae tutu Buganda techako parime oluoni Kabaka Yeka.
As a party for Baganda Protestants mainly.
Amenu obedo pari onywale me Buganda edo duongere wok jo ame obedo ogeri.
And Muslims.
Kede ochilam.
Now, I was around.
Ikare ni endushu anonu atie.
And I started by being a member of DP.
Enonu atie no anadacha hobedo a member me party amalungu ni DP.
From 1960.
Moni mwahapira bishel nono.
Although I'm not a Catholic, but in our area, Ankole, there was some other local sectarianism there.
Akarido bedi anpebedo atoli, endo kanana ya ye oni Ankole, unotijo omoga me maro jama me lubere kede line na popat, me dini kede me wibie.
Some sectarianism between the cattle keepers and the cultivators.
Na yakina jo ame nuo gwahodok kede jo ame pura. Apoha mora notie yakina ge.
Now, the cattle keepers had made an alliance with the Catholics in DP.
Jo ame gwahodok ikana na ya ye ginote ye meti karachel kede toli monite DP.
That's why DP was strong in Ankole.
Engino mi karenasha parema oluoni DP unu tek I Ankole.
Now, then the other boys had joined the UPC.
Awobo kere me kare wanasha gino te donyo gini party me UPC.
People like Elia Kategaya, Dr. Gunda, and all these other boys, some of them were in UPC.
Jo achalo Lira Kategaya, Prime Minister John Rwakana Rugunda, gino bino donyo ite party me UPC.
So, from inside these parties and what we were being exposed to globally, we could see that these parties were on a wrong footing.
Kita menu wanatiu nenu kede yi parties apola popata menu tie karenasha, ngeche no wando tiu nuongo kuniyae tuopinga popati wilobo, no ini neno ni pari ni endushu, unopetia lobo yuaber.
And by 1965, we started telling these leaders that you people, you are lost. You are going to destroy us.
Imwahapira bishel wia beach, wanada ya kukopela moga menuti kunini unba, irue nyunuko, kape iti waruna ber, unimi yuwao beru jua medadong, ubala bala ikometela.
Now, because of the sectarianism, in the elections of 1962, no party could get a majority.
Pia poho menutie, iyera meoberi mwahapira bishel wiario, peti pari moro kiken amoberu kere jo apol kitanu mita kere te chik me kare nasha.
Because if you divide Ugandans according to religion,
bien kado yini poho Uganda meiti guri merati chungi kop medini.
No religion is even 40% of the population of Uganda.
Peti dini moro ametie % pirangwen onywale me Uganda.
If you divide Ugandans according to tribes,
kada ikoniti kere roka pola popat,
no tribe is even 20% of the people of Uganda.
Peti rokoro kiken ni Uganda kana meti % pirario me onywale me Uganda.
So once you talk line of sectarianism, you are committing suicide.
Kainde kwanyo yo mea poka kunbe dini nyopari no yindo iti de yekeni.
And this is what happened.
En gina meotiye karanasha eno.
In the elections of April 1962,
Iyera medwe mea ngweni mwahapira bishel wiario,
no party could get majority.
Peti pari moro kikenda me obedo kere jo apol kitanu chik me karanaja miro.
The seats in parliament were 82.
Kom duja menuti parliament nuti piraboro wiario.
I'm telling you this because what you call history, I call current affairs.
Ana ko buman pen gina me ini ko wono ni gina motiye karachon monitu borra bedo gina me otiye ichawani.
I was just there like I am here now.
Ana nuwa tiye kune karenasha kita medang purine na una tiye kere kane chawani.
The UPC got 37 seats out of the 82. There were 82 seats in parliament.
Iya kina komma meromo piraboro wiario parime UPC obinuo ka piradekwie ikarenasha. Piradekwie biro.
The DP got 24 seats.
Party me DP denuo pirario wiangwen.
But UPC was found for cheating.
Ento party me UPC ikarenasha onuongeye ginabero 12 pi kwalo kwir.
You see, I'll give you an example. In the elections of April 1962, I did not vote. Because at that time, the voting age was 21 years.
Pieni karenaje de chike Uganda Mohamed Bolokwe no timu hapira rio wiachel.
And that time I was 17 years, going to be 18 in October.
Imohanaja no anati hapa ruyabiro amedwa wore hapa raboro idweme apar.
So I didn't vote.
Dongan pete Bolokwe.
I didn't even register because I knew I was underage.
Peda choye me Bolokwe piangeo ni mohananu potporomo me Bolokwe.
However, my brother Kategaya, who was in UPC,
Ento mina Lira Kategaya menu bera member me party me UPC.
He was 1 year older than me.
Nuenti mohachel nyim kundit karako.
So he would have been 18, not 21.
Amenu mohamereti mirobeda paraboro endo pepira yowi achel.
He did not only vote but voted 8 times.
En peo bino bolo ka queer, ento bolo queer, tiena boro, iera nasha, karado bedi mohamere no pero mohapia yowi achel.
So that's how UPC would conduct politics.
Dong man me pari me UPC no tiu kere wi biegi no.
And they would sing.
Dango digiro te werie.
Shohoro kahurro kahurro kahurre shohoro kahurra ka Uganda Congress.
Kita me ginu wero kere no.
Twatera karuru shahemu nextreka kuzaika mnano vote yako machi wanuka.
Haya. Mono do ena gino wero wakere kani oh mama.
They were singing that they voted at 8, by 2 o'clock Obote had defeated Kiwanuka. How can you?
Niki nuoti weni gino boro kwir chawa boro chawa rio. Endo chawa boro onu bore dong olanyo Kiwanuka ko.
How can you defeat somebody before the elections are over?
Do endi penyo ni yini no olanyo dana me yini chunkere ni ngo me yera pot pe otum.
So that bad politics of sectarianism,
don't we be a right me apoha pohani,
damaged the political parties.
Obino balo parties apata po padanuti Uganda.
That's why you could not get a party with majority.
Enginu mi onu pera unu pare moro kikena metikere namba mejo amenu chik miri karenasha.
But also damaged other institutions.
Dang de bino dog ballo dul komgamento kena pola popat.
Such as the army.
Achalo bala mon.
The army was destroyed completely because of, you know the story very well.
Mondo biro balle atirate dangwini unu chitore mera bero twal.
How many soldiers were killed by other soldiers because of their Langi, their Chori, then they are killed by Amin's group, then terrible.
Omonye mene nyoke yemena me obinu nego pibero lao nyo pibera choli ena me aminda onehogi winning uno mandu juno pegina besho.
Soldiers killing other soldiers.
Omonya metia neko monyo wadege.
Now, that bad politics damaged the political parties but also damaged the institutions.
We be a raj mekare nasha obinu balo parties apola popat enda Dr. Ballo jangdul komgamente anutie.
Now, that's why the NRM advises you, people strongly, please avoid bad politics of sectarianism.
Engin miyo party me NRM miyo utami kaini miruti you will be near bed wek we be a rajuko.
You may think it is a joke, it is clever, but it's very dangerous.
Ino tamuni jotie tuka inyo rieke karo joke enoko endo we be me poha right tutwal.
So, when we are talking of insecurity, the suffering, those loss of property, how did it start? It started with the bad politics.
Kado wano kobo kopa mema hokara me kuj peye kao penya penyo chahere ningo o chahere pien wibie me kare nasha no bere wibie rach.
Now, our journey all this time has been to correct the politics.
Don't water wano bere water kare ni dushu no bere me yobo wibie arachi.
That's why we tell you politics of patriotism, love Uganda.
Engin mi wan kao ponyo woni bedanyo ale me Uganda me maro lobuni.
Pan-Africanism, love Africa.
Bedanyo ale me Uganda ame maro loba chol la malunguni Africa.
Socio-economic transformation, become new society.
Kella loha pol la popad me wek kana wanati uberiye woti lo here nyorochere.
And democracy.
Kere kopa donga mako loch nyotela aben.
Other people tell you different things, but that's up to them.
Mono jama wano maroko bojo kene kobu ginu kene mono do bero megigi.
So you have all spoken that there is peace now.
Wundu jama kobu kan idwa hono pochi kujongtie chawane.
That is because of precisely that politics of patriotism.
Kuchameti chani pien wan ubero lokedu kunukobilwag me Uganda ni ma lobu ni Uganda.
The politics of patriotism has enabled us to build a powerful army.
Wibie memaro Uganda omiwa ugero guri memonya tek.
That has been able to fight all these wars.
Guri memonya tek kame olwenyo lwenya me winingeo ununi dusho menutie lobuwakan.
And brought peace, and we salute the Amuka because they joined us. We are very happy with the Amuka.
Gino lwenyo gini otekelo gini kuj gin mony erodami to puoyo tino wa me odonye ya Amuka pen gino lwenyo karachel dan kede mony me Uganda.
Because in our doctrine of defense, the army is a nucleus, the people are the army.
Chilwa me kobiko mony monyo bedo gureti tidi endo dong monya ditero bedo luak me Uganda.
Now, when we were still fighting those issues,
Ikarame wan puroti ulwenyi komjami magi.
The war with the coin, the war with the Sudan, because it was not just coin, it was Sudan, the Arabs, all that confusion.
Luenya coin, luen ke Sudan, luenya wanuti ulwenyo po bedo mea coin, wanuti ulwen ke rabu ame yai to Sudan.
Our plan was fight the war, finish, and rehabilitate the country.
Neno wanuti ni kao lwenye dong lwen e kao de tieko obet kere kare mero rosho lobo Uganda.
And indeed start rehabilitation of the country even before the end of the fighting.
Dang yateni wanata chako rosho lobo Uganda ame put peda o chobo lweny me kare nacha.
This issue of compensation,
Komme chulo doke,
I have been told that compensation is not normally done for wars.
Anno mi ang'eyo ni chuloro kiken peo timo ikom jama me oya lweny.
Or natural disasters.
Onyodong peko mora me oya ameno lo wandano konudo ya boto ba.
We have got our powerful lawyer there, Mao, can guide us. Do they normally compensate for war and natural disasters or what? You tell us.
Wano tie kede minister melo kobi kom guoko penchik enromo kobi wani chul ka chullo. Umaro chullo chullame utio chullo ame oya kobi kom lweny.
Your Excellency, compensation can be done to restore livelihoods of people resulting from war according to the laws of a particular nation and the policies of that nation. And in our laws today, compensation is allowed.
Be careful about Mao.
Aduoko wuni ka yini tich kere mao yini gwo here twal.
Because Mao is saying that, because you see what happened was that for us, we were planning for rehabilitation.
Ana mitakobuni itutu borwa nuwano ti ugoye pulan meru rosho Uganda.
But some lawyers went to court and got this award of compensation. When I heard about it, I said, you people, how you talk and you see how to resolve it.
Ende kara wano ti yumano opili da mogo ginete woro kwe court kana mengola taberiye ame miro dong chul. Ende kara me ana winyo ana teko bijona ni loka kere jono.
But now Mao is saying that because it was smuggled into the law, it is now also law.
Ento Minister Mao dong che kobuni ginni ubinu iyore morate dong bedo part of chikwa endong che kobuni bedo chik.
But the problem is that war is so destructive, the destruction is so much that compensation is impossible.
Kope dong piratek tieni ka pekodo ya lweny kelo dong jamia pol la resha me otiye ame tek tutwal me kobuni chula.
Because for instance, in the 1979 war, the whole of Mbarara town was flattened. Not a single building remained standing.
Kana mi ya chala por ilweny me mwa pira biru ya bongwen wudi dushu ame nuotie Mbarara town obinu chielo giyo tareto giping dushu.
The whole of Masaka was flattened.
Wudi dushu ame nuotie I town me Masaka obindango chielo giyo tareto giping dushu.
In Ruero, you know, we have got 33 mass graves with 300,000 people killed in Ruero.
Iluero kiken jo aromo nyo karola hadeho kotie me oto kunu kun kana me oyiho ye jo adondo tiegin pira deku ya dek.
So if we were to compensate all those, how would we manage?
Do apenchie ni kanu mirwano chul jo ameo neho chadong dushu unuodo mirwano tim ningo.
So when I heard about these lawyers who had gone to court and so, me I always try to look for peace.
Karameana winyu ni tiu pilida mogo ameo worry court and winning ya bear and always nyo kare amo kwena me kuchtiye.
And we are concentrating on defeating the terrorists.
Downwo neno wa keretam watie me riem monyo loyo otima ranya nuotie ati ticha reche Uganda.
That's why I said you negotiate with them.
En ginu mi anare kwayo ni lokedgi mewe kuniang eruno.
And they reached that agreement which the Deputy Attorney General was talking about.
Dangdong lok taberatie ngwanen Deputy Attorney General chia kobono taberdong kana mejo tegi kieno.
but we had not met all of us to say that this is the right way. I had to see how to accommodate them.
Ando adeneno yore ngo me aromo neno ni ginu beru gini yipulana ewe honen ngo me atia.
But now, along the way, first of all, the lawyers took all the money. Those lawyers were involved.
Kado ngana koba ikarame kopido chahere duonga chente jo ameotero obero pilida.
And we came to know this later.
Ya wando tenge yo kopido ngichen ni duonga chente memiro chulkere jo oworo koboro pilida.
Then we came in and now we had to push out the lawyers.
Eka wando te bini ye otedong choro opilida ni okote.
So this issue of secrecy, people getting money secretly, without people knowing who has got and who has not got, started because we are trying to push out the lawyers.
Komanda menen nyo jo atemo lohye ameotie koni chente jo bero nuonga linga me jo petia ngeyo nga me onuo chente mondo bero tiye pien karawando tiu uchuoro hodongo opilida.
We are saying let the money go to the beneficiary direct, not through the lawyers' companies, because that's how the lawyers were stealing the money.
Wanu tiu komuni kadong chulorotie wek chul wot kom atirate bodjo amemiro chulge endo pebeye iboro pilida.
But even now, I hear that there is a lot of, even the MP who spoke about it.
Chawani anatia winyo ni kobdong tie pola na ha dana me okwano duon lao oloko amahomano.
That there is a lot of extortion.
Ni tikita meo tia gammo chene tutwale bodjo amemiro nuong chul medok.
And even there was also inflation of claims.
Medimano dang jo tachoyo namba me jama me gino tiu tamani chulgi omedo malateha teha.
So with all this, we have heard that we have already spent 169 billion.
Dong pemandushu wuni winyo ni kopa mema hochulo dok wandong okere yedang chenda medong odonyo ko oho billion mia chel piera bishel we abongwen.
And according to this line of thinking, we need another 506 billion.
Don kawano meda nyim kere yo me wanati worieni nuoda hotio mito billion mia beach kere bishel
to cater for the ones who were verified by this method, which we don't know.
Me chulo jo me dongo bino mohatira tir ni miero chulgini.
And then there's another 275 billion who are claiming but not verified.
Tijo kena me potpeo umohogia tiratir chenda me amita me chologi amito chenda me Uganda billion mia rio ipiera biro wie.
So this would come to about 800 billion shillings.
Dong mandu joka yini ribo jo ame umohodongi mira chulgi kere jo ame potia wot through process memoko gero wadongi well lim billion mia boro.
No problem. We can plan for this because we have done for other things.
Peo moro pe ye oromo keto gini pulanwa pien wano goda pulan pijamo kene chondang.
But I came to ask you to say, is this the best way to handle this issue? Or
dongana bino me penyu achalo tela me lao ni kita me chuli tia wot kede obedo yorabera me miro ti kede.
Because you see, there is a lot of elitism.
Bien kita me chul tia woriye kita me chul tia wot kede komme kwandok nuodo kiti neno ni jo ame okwano ni dokti doka tich kede jo anyope okwano cha pede yoraber.
This is approach of Jom Kwano.
Mando beru kita me jo kwano tiu kede. Kita me otie chule jo echane kita me jo kwano tiu kede no.
Because now Kafuza, our Deputy Attorney General, about website. The people in the Otuki, how do they know website?
Viena man Deputy Attorney General tido akobonika iri mitunge jo ameo chulo iri wori gina wano luo kani internet yeno luo ni website. ni jo adi yo tuke ame miero chulgi ame ng'iyo kome website. Na yo uni bero kane jo adi ng'iyo kome website. Mogo dang karo kene ng'iyo mogo nyoda pe ng'iyo.
So that's why I said, you know, the Baganda actually say, Ekitata muyimati chimara konti. It's a proverb which says that a cattle keeper, if he doesn't die, even if the cows die, he will get other cows.
Tie charolo koro ilo Buganda mekomoni ka ina gwok dok akarito eka nyo dok dang teto ento dana megwa dok pod binu nuongo dok. It
is a proverb by Baganda, but about Banyankole, because they know that they are very committed to cows.
Mono bero charolo Kuganda ende tuborwa yankole kucha wanu ngeoni guri watek tutwalti gwakodok.
So that's why I said let's go and talk about it.
Enginomia analuo ukan igora mepira teke mewe wano lok kikobi komchule kaoberu yoraber amemiro tia mogboruni pemiro mi luak kamewano telo ngeni jamini dusha maberu peka memiro chobi romo chobera wanchel.
I still insist on our old method of mot, you go far.
Dongan podati amohoko itamma meana hanabero miyuni ti jamewa mot nyo iyore achel.
So, but if you say this one here, you are going to fail.
Kawando ko ni timan medokiman timasha medimasha wano porro unuko.
So I'm very happy that we have moved in Lango on the issue of the roads. For instance, we have dealt with Kamudini, Lira Road. We are going to work. I don't know why they have not started on the Tororo to widen this old road. They should have started to widen it. I don't know whether they have started. Then the one of Ochero, Dokolo, that one we shall definitely work on because it's already on the way. The one of Ayer Corner, that is part of the Akibua. That one will be done. It will be part of the Akibua effort. Now, my road to
Lira, Aleptong, Otuke, Abim,
to Apala and those places. These roads will be done, but it can't all be done in one day. They will be done, but I want you to accept the issue of Iyore.
Ana kwa unity yo mewano tiye laokan ba yo ya Lira woro kamdini yo meya pache dang tiche woriye pot pete nge yo ngomio yo ya tororo te bino na halira kan karo pot peo ero nyayo yo kene ame odonge yo ya doholo woro amolata yo mea bohe ngai te wot na habobi monuti te yo mea tichiye te odilo yo nao kena me woro pashuna tu yo tukesha. Yo eni dushu atichiye eta tichiye iyore.